Welcome back. We continue now with my interview with Congresswoman Val Demings, running to be the Democratic nominee to face Marco Rubio this November. In recent weeks, it appears that Senator Rubio has really weighed in strongly to say that the rise of COVID cases is not really significant. In a number of tweets he put out, I'll just read one. Record numbers testing positive for sore throat isn't a crisis, and people in the hospital for car accidents testing positive isn't a surge. The real crisis is the irrational hysteria, which has people with no symptoms waiting in line for a test or missing work for 10 days. What's your reaction to what Senator Rubio has been saying about the latest version of COVID and whether or not, and I'm curious, do you think it's a crisis?
Well, Jim, I'm very disappointed that that is the attitude and view that Florida's senior senator has taken. Look, as a career law enforcement officer and a police chief, I know what it's like to have to deliver bad news to families regarding the loss of a loved one. I don't think 800,000 people dying in the United States and people being concerned about that is people being hysterical. What about the 62,000 people right here in Senator Rubio and my home state who have lost their lives to COVID? I don't think people being concerned about that are hysterical. We know that the best weapon to defeating this virus is to get vaccinated. It not only protects us, but it protects our loved ones, our coworkers, strangers that we might come in contact with. And I really wish Florida's senior senator would be more focused, as opposed to name calling people that are concerned about people dying hysterical, would be more concerned and more proactive in encouraging people to get vaccinated and get their boosters, because that's how we're going to save lives.
What is your central argument as to why people should vote for you, if you're the nominee, over Senator Rubio in this Senate race?
Jim, I have dedicated my life to public service. But I started out, as I've talked to you earlier about, the daughter of a maid and a janitor. I watched my parents work hard, struggle to make ends meet, but they taught us those same principles to work hard, play by the rules. I know what it feels like to have to go to bed at night worrying about, are you going to be able to put food on the table, keep a roof over your head, and pay your bills the next day? As a result of my upbringing, I dedicated my life to public service, started out as a social worker, working with families that needed emergency services and children that were abused, neglected, and abandoned. From there, became a career law enforcement officer. I know what it means to lead, not just in good times, like Senator Rubio seems to always try to select, but in times of crisis. Jim, I have fought for people who look like me. I've fought for people who don't look like me. It is about improving the quality of life for the people that we represent. I won't run away and change my opinion because it's not politically advantageous to do so. I am going to stand on the side of Floridians and do what I've always done. And that is to fight for the issues, not my personal agenda. This is not about going to the White House. This is about doing what I've always done, and that's fighting for everyday people to be able to have a fair shot in the Sunshine State. I'm not running away from a tough fight. Marco Rubio does. And guess what? I show up for work. As a law enforcement officer, citizens' lives weren't as safe when we did not show up to work. I don't pick winners and losers based on your ability to pay to play. I show up for work, and I will show up in the United States Senate and give it everything I have on behalf of the people in my home state of Florida.
I'm not certain I heard you correctly. I just want to be clear about something. Did you say that Senator Rubio runs from a tough fight? In what way do you mean that, if that's what you said?
Well, when Senator Rubio was looking to be the president of the United States, everybody, people all over the state of Florida and all over the nation and all over the world saw him on the debate stage, but I won't get into that. Let's talk about immigration. Senator Rubio had what appeared to be a pretty workable immigration deal or bill. But when it appeared that it would not be politically advantageous to him in his quest to go to the White House, he abandoned that bill. And so it's about Jim being committed to the people of Florida.
Is Florida a red state?
There are far too many people around the state who are concerned, feel like prices are too high when they go in the grocery store, when they go to the gas pumps, worried about this public health pandemic that we find ourselves in, worried about their children's future. How are they going to make ends meet? Jim, I will continue to travel this state and talk to people about things that matter to them and let them help me build an agenda that will help to improve their quality of life. As I did as a police chief, I don't care what your political party is.
Do you want President Biden to campaign with you? I mean, you raised some issues, inflation, rising price of gasoline. Because of those issues, the president is often blamed for some of that. No matter who the president is, they often get blamed for those issues. And so President Biden's approval rating is not very good across the country and certainly not good here in Florida. Do you want to see President Biden come down and campaign with you?
Well, Jim, let me say this. Back again to James and Eloise Butler, my parents. They always taught me to find my own way, to work hard, to earn the right, to earn people's support, to earn the praise or accept the defeat. And so what I do know is that I've got to run my race, and I'm running it through the tape. I have a lot of people who call and say, let me know what you need. How can I help? Some say, look, I'll help you if I'll come down if I can help you. I have a lot of people, but I've been in this race now 7 months. I am running my race, and there will come a time as we get closer, I will look at a list of people who I might want to come down. I have colleagues in the House of Representatives, senators, and others who want to be helpful. We'll see what that list looks like. Invite me back and we'll talk about it.
We look forward to having her come back, as well as her challenger, Ken Russell. We're also working on having Senator Rubio back on the show in the coming weeks. In the meantime, stay with us. We'll be right back.